It is Chris from Chris Loves Crochet, and welcome to KLC podcast number 7. I was in the middle of, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really procrastinating and trying to get up the courage to pack. I am coming to a close with my my first year of international teaching, and I need to pack everything up, which includes all the crochet. So before I got to it, I thought, well, here's one more reason I can't pack yet. I need to show you guys what I've done. So just in a whole big, short, quick video, I just wanted to show you all the things that I was able to do since I've been here in Bangkok. I didn't even start when I first got here in October because, you know, my thumbs didn't work. So once I got those braces and got things moving and I could move, then I was able to really get started. And then my second granddaughter was born while I was here, so I did some of that. So I'm just gonna go through, it's not gonna be FOs and then whips and then plans so much. It's going to be more like categories. Some I finished, some I'm still working on, and some I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish. But I just wanted to show you what I've been doing, okay? So strap in tight and we'll go through this real quick. We have wearables. So in no particular order, we'll start with this one. This is my Summer Breeze from Cinnamon Stitches tank top. Is it Summer Breeze? I'm gonna have to look. I don't remember what they all were. This is the Spring Fling t-shirt, the right side. This is the Spring Fling t-shirt. Sorry, that's the front. And then, but then I just couldn't stop and I made it into the Spring Fling dress. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's that. And then I made a sleeves because it's warm here, so I don't need like a whole cardigan or even a whole bolero, however you want to call that. So anyway, my sleeves. And then let's see, I was in Pattaya or Pattaya, depending upon who you talk to, and I was inspired to make some halters that go over some of my summer dresses that I found when I was there. And so here, number 1 and number 2 of the halters that I did. And then I also made, I think this is inside out because that bow is there. Then I also made this granny tee, put it together, different things I saw on the internet with all of these granny squares. The granny tee, I'm gonna make some more of those. Also made with the cozy cardie with Krista at the Secret Yarnery, but then made it into my own because it's never cold enough here to need a cozy cardie. I made a short sleeve hoodie, also kind of with a granny square, but it's more of a motif and then it's like a solid granny. Now, sort of wearables, hats and kerchiefs, bandanas, headbands. Hats. Giant. You guys watch Refuge on by Granny's Closet. 3G. She's so cool. She made one kind of like this, but then she sold hers. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but it's fun. It reminds me of Jamiroquai. Do you remember Jamiroquai and his hats? Hat number 1, bucket hat. Then I made this one. So it's a rainbow Pride Ally. So you got the rainbow plus the black and white, and got it a little better size-wise. And then I made a pure rainbow because my friend didn't like the black and white because he doesn't need Ally because he is rainbow. But so I made this one. This is looking more like a cloche, you know, flapper one. And then he wanted just the rainbow. And I don't know if I'm gonna make another one. I think I'm gonna make another, I don't know. I was gonna show you guys how to do this spiral of 6 different colors. So, because he just wanted rainbow. So he wants another one for his boyfriend. I don't know if I've got time between now and Sunday, when I leave. So anyway, hats, hair, mess. Bandanas, sorry Whit, I'm gonna bring them with me, Whitney. Never got to the post office. Made a kerchief, and a kerchief, and a Freya little kerchief, and a bandana, a headband or ear warmer, depending upon where in the world Carmen Sandiego is. And then a Freya little girl bandana with a butterfly. And one more wearable was this granny fringy with these cool, I love these straps. I love them. It's so simple, but I just love them. I have it on a previous podcast with the link and everything to who did that. Oops. Found one more hat. This was the bucket hat that started it all. I'm still loving this one. Oh, and it's made with the same yarn as this top. This is so cute. Look how cute. Look how cute. All right. Anyways. So also kind of wearables, but not quite, are some scarves. This one is not really a scarf. It's a wrap. It's the something wrap with the foxtrot border from Krista at Secret Yarnery. Love this. Wore it to prom this weekend. And then her Speedy Granny Ruth scarf. And then this one is for the Freya girl. Just a fun little scarf that I had to use the yarn that I had with me when I was on holiday, on vacation at the beach. Then a whole mess of roses. Whole mess of them with different yarns, mostly the same, but you know, I had to check things out. Put them on knitting needles. This looks very dangerous, you guys. Also for household items, made the basket with all of these coasters, more coasters, different style coasters, another basket with this kind of coaster. All these coasters and baskets were for Bernaticality. Also from another. I'm gonna put these little guys in with households. This little guy, poor little mouse. It's a rat. It's a book rat bookmark. Another little bookmark. I was playing with bookmarks and then made like 20 more bookmarks, and you know how you do. You give them all away. I gave them all away. Okay. I also spent a little bit of time on some mandalas. Sarah Satch followed hers for this one. I'm in love with this yarn. So yummy. I wish I could tell you what it was, but you know, it's all like in a foreign language and such. And I have not found an exact duplicate of that one. So I made that mandala, and that got me thinking. And I ordered some of these hoops and made a mandala and fit that in there and just kind of stitched it around. And then started making some others. I don't know if I've mentioned to you how therapeutic circles are to me to crochet. So that helped. Also in housewares, I showed you this little trash can. It's not really a can, but you know, I put my disposable, I reuse my grocery bags in there. Made this for a seat cover for my new classroom seat. Made this when I first got here with some yarn that I found. It's very woolly, not very soft. But I'm gonna put it on the front of a pillow eventually one of these days. Also, I'm almost done with the yoga ball cover from Secret Yarnery. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. I'm so not excited about this yarn, and so it takes so much effort for me to get to it. But look, it's basically, I just have to finish putting in the last few hexagons to connect the top with the bottom, and then deflate the yoga ball, put it in there, inflate it, you know, and then it'll be done. Should we put bags in with housewares too? So I made this bag, hexagon bag, and one of the first things that I finished, I think I started this in Texas, and then I finished this here. This is a tulip bag. Oh, I've made a couple other bags too that I've used, and so they're around here somewhere. Let's see. And oh, I have one other scarf that I started scarf shawl wrap that I started. I'm not sure I'm gonna finish because I'm not loving how slowly it was going. I don't know what it was. I don't mind using a smaller hook. I don't know what it is. Something's not tickling my fancy. So, and it doesn't frog because there's such a halo on it. See, and it's not real soft, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I got up and I came back and I think I knocked the camera a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm off center or changed from where I was. I don't mean to be jarring. I realized though when I showed you this yarn that I'm working on something else that will kick off my amigurumi that I didn't bring in here. You guys know who that is? It's Ursula from The Little Mermaid. I am following Llama Mama Kayla. I've done the hair. See? I haven't put it on there yet. I keep showing you my fat arms. My flabby arms. Almost fat. Although, whatever. Own it. I've got their muscle. No matter what I do, there's just skin. Anyway. I've earned them. I've earned the wings. Because I'm an angel. Anyway, I've got lots of the hair to attach on. I have started the body that Kayla's doing in black, and then this is going to be, you know, the head. You know, she's got purple skin, and then, you know, the chest area and the arms. I guess we haven't gotten there yet, and I haven't seen what she has plans for the tentacles. But I'm thinking this would be gorgeous over, if we're doing it like a dress-like thing, I don't know, I'll have to see. But like as her kind of dress into her tentacles or octopus legs, if I may. So anyway, that's my thought on that. We'll see where Kayla goes. She's the queen here. She's the queen bee of our Ursula journey. So let's see where she goes with that. And amigurumis and kid type things. Uh-oh, his insides fell out. You know, I really don't think I'm gonna stuff him. So there's a froggy. I stuffed my octopus. Here's my other froggy you've seen. Whoop. Using Zelda NRJ3 Lovey on him. My little froggy. Leggy froggy. And then Z also put out these little card holders, card wallets. So I made the sock monkey. I don't have any cards in there to show you, but so cute. It's worked. I've used it. I didn't do very well with the sewing on of the hat. I tried to get fancy and add a little extra because I'm extra. So anyway, I'll be more careful the next time I do it so I don't go all the way through. But here's my little sock monkey card wallet. I'm in love with him. And the baby doll with the blanket and the baby blanket for the baby Flora that I did vertical with all of the motifs sewn on. So excited I get to meet the baby Flora. I love today's technology that I feel like I've already met her. You know, we've been on video. I swear she listens to me and she watches me. I hope that she doesn't think I'm too much of a stranger the whole time I'm there. I'm so excited, so excited. Anyway, I love this. I do. However, with this smaller yarn, it's a 2 or a 3. I don't love the way the lettering is turning out. I think I'm gonna need to go back and do it with like a half double crochet. You guys who have done this kind, is single crochet best or is half double crochet better? I think double crochet would get it a little too stretched out, but I don't know what to do. Do I just need bigger yarn? Do I need to bite the bullet and make it bigger so that they're more block letters? I don't know what to do. Anyway, so then I also made one of these little balls. Who has this? Kriston's Secret Yarnery. No stuffing whatsoever. She did this one year for Christmas, like little snowballs. I just made one. It's just, you can toss it around. Anyway, it's a toy. I just made one for fun. And, but you can make them for Christmas coming up. Doesn't take any stuffing. You just kind of, it fluffs itself out, right? So it's cool. And, oh, let me show you also my blankets. I don't know the best way to show you, so I'm just gonna show you on my bed because there's so many pieces because I haven't put them together yet. So, yeah. Hold on a second. I couldn't figure out how to turn it around, so yeah, I'll do it like this. How about that? So this is my Bloomscape cow. All the different flowers. All the flowers don't have blocks yet. Most of them do. So they're going to be squares. So I'm going to pack this away and work on it when I get back because I can't take it all. This is my Frankly circles. I just started putting it together. I don't think I have enough circles for the size that Krista suggested, but I'm going to make it the size I want to make it. And she's cool with that. And then, this is my mental health blanket. So, yeah, I am not doing so well in June. I'll catch up before I leave, and then I'll just keep track and come back and do it when I get back. But here's my May, and this is my June so far. And I know June's almost over, and this should be much bigger, but, you know, life happens. We do what we can, right? That's why I keep track, so I can go back and do it when I feel like it. And this is a very strange little perspective, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna get up now. Okay, hold on. We're back. I'm not sure if I got back in the same place or not. I don't know. One of the things I've been doing is as I'm overwhelmed and cannot figure out how to get everything together for me to go, pack up my tour of duty and make it home, I am having to pack everything up because I am actually changing schools. I think I mentioned that before, I'm not sure. I'm changing schools, and so because it's on the other side of Bangkok, I need to change condos. And also because right now I'm living in school condos, so obviously. But I'm going to be packing up and moving, and so everything has to be packed up, whether I'm taking it home with me to the States or not. Everything has to be packed up. So I'm trying to organize. So what I've done is I bought a bunch of bags. I want the beautiful project bags that people make at home in the States, Canada. Places where I would be able to get them, order them, have them shipped, and be able to afford it. I can't afford the shipping, right? So there are lots of bags. I found some fun bags. Lots and lots of canvas bags, you know, with the Hello Kitty, basically. Hello Kitty and all of her friends. I got a whole, all of her friends in these little pencil cases. And I bought every single one. So I think I've got 8 of these. They were like, you know, $2 a piece. They're canvas. Nice, really nice zipper. You know, just a cheap little bag. But it helps me put all of my color pens in one place. I have another one that I can throw my whip packs in. You know, the hook that I'm using, can throw it in there so it stops getting stuck on my, move things around, stops getting stuck on my actual whip while it's in the project bag. And I got a binder, and I have it wide open so you can't really, I got a binder and I printed off some things, some different kind of planners, project planners, and then extra planning paper, so that I can keep track of what the heck I'm doing. So that's a thought. Let's keep track of what the heck you're doing, Chris. So, also, so in this bag, in this whip bag, I didn't show you this. I'm working on, I don't know if I've shown you this. I'm working on for my granddaughter, Freya, an Oogie Boogie for Halloween. comes Halloween. So this is a zipper bag, and this was like $3, and it has one pocket in here where I can put, so I don't need one of those little zipper bags. I can put my hook in there and have enough room for my pattern and all of the yarn and all of that. But you guys have got to see this bag. Oh my gosh. So those of you who make bags, let me just tell you, this was fantastic. So I don't know if you can see all the parts well enough with all the stuff in it, but it's a Snoopy bag. It's a Snoopy, what's it say? Surfs up, peanuts. Anyway, I got this from my Lazada, which is like Temu. So you can probably find it on Temu eventually. But if you look inside, there are 2 big pockets. So because of the project that I'm doing, I need a pretty large pattern pocket. This is where I keep my yarn and what's going on, and this is where I keep my finished pieces. And I told you guys I was working on this. Let me find the front page for you. Mouse in a suitcase. It's a mouse in a suitcase. So I am working now on the suitcase part. I am so excited how this is turning out. And this yarn that I'm using is like a 2 weight. And so I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook. There's the little mouse. There she is. And she has a robe. She has a robe. Of course, she has a piece of cheese, a little midnight snack. She has a blanket. She has a dress. She has a sweater. The dress and the sweater needs buttons. She has a pillow. She has her own teddy bear. I'm not putting the eyes on. It's in the pattern, but I'm not doing it. And she has a pair of slippers to go on these long feet. And I've done the first half of the suitcase that has the inside pocket and the outside pocket. So now I'm working on the other side of the suitcase that the bed goes in. But see, she fits right in here with her blanket and her pillow. Isn't that the cutest little thing? I am just so, I don't know her name. We'll have to ask Freya. But, you know, there'll be 2 sides to this, and so it'll be twice that size because they don't fit over. They actually close up this way. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on, and I am loving. This is real canvas. And I sure hope this is working with it. I just realized I never put on my microphone. So we're just using the microphone with the camera. I mean, with the phone. I hope it's okay. Anyway, so with the sides, with all of these sides, and one of these for the hook fits right in there. And this does not have a zipper. It has a magnetic snap. So I don't have to worry about zipping anything up in it, or I can hold it closed like that and, you know, pull out the yarn as I'm working. So I'm sitting in the taxi. It's just right here in my hand, and I can stuff it back down in, and it's still contained. I love this bag. It's not too big. It's for the little amigurumi kind of projects, the little mini projects. I love that because there's a place for the pattern. There's a place for the finished little bits. There's a place for the yarn in the middle. I love it. I love that. I think that might be all. At least all that I still have in my hot little hands that I can show you, and that I remember. And thank you so much for hanging in, and thank you so much for stopping in and seeing what I've been doing. I know it's been a little while since I've been on. I've been going through the interviewing. Then I have to do the criminal background check. Everything has to be done in person. To get in a taxi and drive an hour and a half to go 20 kilometers to go to immigration to sit for 3 hours for one part of a 5-part thing. Everything has to change from one employer to the next, including the teaching license. There's a work permit, there's a teaching license, criminal background check, medical certificate, moving, check out from one place, finding a place to move to another place, and all of this while school is wrapping up, because I didn't realize I was going to be changing jobs when I already booked my flights to get home as soon as possible. And so I get out on Friday in a couple of days, is our last day of school, and then I have to move out of this place, get the movers to move me over to the new place, and get on a plane Monday morning at 6:30 to go home. So decide how to, I'm printing out all of the new specs for the new curriculum that I'm teaching. It's still British and it's still psychology, but now it's Edexcel instead of Cambridge. And so it's new curriculum for half of it. And so I'm printing that out and getting that organized so that I have something to study in my 24-hour flight with a 10-hour layover when I get home. Anyway, once it's all set, it's like easy breezy, beautiful. Easy breezy, beautiful. Easy breezy, beautiful. What is it? Again, I'm stuck. Yeah, it's a makeup or something, isn't it? Anyway. So I started thanking you. Thank you so much. Thank you for those of you who have stopped in for the first time on this crazy, crazy day. If you've come back, I appreciate that. I really do. And I have got some other things coming up. I am jumping on the bandwagon with Terry at Yarn Joy podcast, and with Kim, the Crafty Nomad, and Ella, No Catchy Name, and there's going to be a few more of us. Those are the 3. I mean, I certainly wasn't contacted by them, but those were the 3 that started this and said, hey, if you want to join us for Deck the Halls Christmas in July, let us know. And so I reached out and I let them know I'm going to join. And so I've already started some of the ornaments. I know they're going to be doing amigurumi. I'll do some stuffing things, but I'm trying to find, in the same vein as this, I'm trying to find some things that without stuffing, the actual like yarn itself becomes the creation, 3D creation of ornaments. I also did order the book that they've mentioned that at least Kim and Terry are going to be working out of. So I will be making some amigurumis from that and posting each Monday in July. So I hope to see you with that. I'll be posting from stateside because I'll be home for the month of July in Texas and in Indiana. So I have that coming up to be working with them. Another collab, sort of collab, not really collab, but fun thing that I really hope that I can get in on is with Mama G Gear, Mama G and Rusty. If you don't watch them, check it out. They are so amazing. Mama G just got an alpaca, and not a real alpaca. Maybe she has an alpaca. I don't know. But in Kari, maybe? From a fantastic yarn company. I don't know enough about to even be opening my mouth about this. But anyway, she got alpacachino. You know, alpaca, Al Pacino. You know. Anyway, Alpacachino is going on tour, and I'm really hoping that I can get my hot little hands on this soft alpaca, made from alpaca, you know, fleece, made from alpaca, an alpaca made from alpaca. How silly does that sound? Anyway, Alpacachino will be making a tour. She, I think it's he because it's Al, but we don't really know how Al likes to dress. We don't know the pronouns for Al. I'm cool. I'm cool. They. How Al will be dressing, but I really hope that when I'm in the States, this is we've been talking about this a little bit, just a little bit. Mama G and I went back and forth like once. I don't want to give the impression like we're buds. I want to be buds, but you know, that sounds kind of creepy. I don't mean it in a creepy way, but I will be going back home to Texas, Indiana to Texas. Hopefully get Al Pacachino in my hot little hands and take him with me, so I have a partner on my flight, and take him on my flight back to Bangkok, and take him on a little tour through Bangkok, and then send him on his way to the next guardian on this tour. Foster parent, guardian, friend. He's probably an adult. Anyway, he can't travel on his own though. I'm gonna send him on his way. So I hope that I will have that to show you as well. If not, you know, if things don't work out schedule-wise, I totally get it. And I am going to be watching the Al Pacachino tour. Hashtag Al Pacachino tour. Catch it on starting on Mama G Gear channel. You'll love it. I'm hoping that we all love it, because it'll be so much fun. So in the meantime, be true, be kind, and find your joy. I love you guys. Bye.